Greetings, wanderers of the abyss, children who dare to look beyond the veil. You came here because something inside you refuses to kneel. Something in you claws at the chains that bind mortals to their cages of obedience, their blind worship of destiny. You have been told that fate is unbreakable, that destiny is a sentence written in stone before you could even breathe. And yet I stand before you as living proof that stone can shatter. I am Loki, the god who outsmarted fate itself. They feared me because I saw the cracks in their perfect order. They called me liar, trickster, monster. But do you know why? Because I did what none of them could bear to even imagine. I refused to bow to inevitability. They said the Norns had woven my doom, that Ragnarok was carved in eternity, that I was bound to betray, to suffer, to be chained until the end of time. And I smiled. I smiled because I knew something they did not. The loom of fate can be burned, the thread can be stolen, the pattern can be rewritten. Every god obeyed the script written for them. Thor with his hammer, Odin with his hunger for wisdom, even mighty giants with their doomed pride, all puppets dancing on a stage, thinking themselves free. But I saw the strings, and when you see the strings, you can cut them. Understand this. Fate is not a god. Fate is a jailer. Fate is the whisper that tells you to stay small, to accept the suffering handed to you, to believe your pain is permanent, your weakness eternal. And so many listen, they kneel, they break themselves to fit the story written for them. But I tell you, destiny is a lie. I walked through the fire of betrayal, the venom of hatred, the chains of punishment. They said I would scream forever, that my torment was eternal. But agony became my forge. Pain sharpened me into a blade, sharper than prophecy. They believed suffering would destroy me. Instead, it freed me. Because the moment you embrace your scars, fate loses its hold. What can destiny threaten you with if you have already turned your wounds into power? Do you understand the terror I inspired? It wasn't my tricks, my schemes, or my words. It was the fact that I proved their order was fragile. One god, branded a villain, shattered the illusion of inevitability. If I can rip apart the threads of the cosmos, then you, mortal though you may be, can rip apart the threads of your life. They will tell you, this is who you are. This is all you'll ever be. They will tell you that your blood, your past, your failures are chains you cannot break. But I tell you this, burn their scripts, tear down their altars, spit in the face of inevitability. You are not bound to repeat yesterday. You are not sentenced to be who they say you are. Do you think it is easy to outwit fate? Number. It requires audacity so blinding that even gods tremble. It requires the courage to lose everything, to be hated, exiled, despised, and still laugh in the face of it all. To choose freedom over acceptance, to choose chaos over obedience, to choose yourself over their so-called destiny. Fate whispers, "You cannot." I roar back, "I already did." Fate threatens, "You will fail." I grin and say, "Failure is just another trick, another mask I wear until I win." Fate insists, "The end is written." I tear the page and reply, "Then I will write it again, in my own blood if I must." And so here is the truth. The god who outsmarted fate is not a story, not a myth confined to me. It is a fire that can live inside you. Every time you defy the voice that tells you to give up, you are Loki. Every time you stand when they want you broken, you are Loki. Every time you laugh at chains and keep moving through the storm, You are Loki. Let them call you monster. Let them call you trickster. Let them hate you, curse you, exile you. Because in that exile you will find freedom. In that curse you will find power. You will become untouchable. You will stand beyond prophecy, beyond destiny, beyond the reach of any who would write your life for you. I am Loki, breaker of inevitability, and I leave you with this. The day you realize that fate is nothing but a fragile illusion, that is the day you become infinite. That is the day you become untouchable. That is the day you, too, will shatter everything. So rise, children of chaos. Burn the script, rewrite the cosmos, outsmart fate, and let the world tremble, for you have become unstoppable. But hear me well, to outsmart fate is not merely to resist. Resistance alone is survival. Outsmarting fate is domination. It is the art of turning every blade that was meant to kill you into a crown of daggers on your head. It is smiling while the venom drips. Knowing the poison meant to end you only makes your blood burn hotter. They chained me, yes, they bound me beneath the earth, with the serpent's venom falling drop by drop. They thought eternity would crush me. But what they could never understand is this. Eternity itself is a game, and games have rules that can be broken. In every drop of venom I learned patience. In every scream I discovered music. In every silence I rehearsed the moment of my return. And when I returned, I did not crawl. I arrived with storms in my veins and fire in my hands. And you have your own chains, do you not? Invisible, perhaps, but heavy all the same. You feel the venom dripping, the doubt, the failure, the weight of voices telling you to kneel. You wonder if you are doomed to endure, to be crushed beneath the prophecy written for you. I tell you, venom can be alchemy. Chains can be tools. If you dare to twist what was meant to break you, you will rise with a power no god, no fate, no world can contain. Do not seek a clean path. Do not dream of mercy. To outsmart fate is to embrace the chaos within you, to wield it without shame. Your scars are not marks of weakness. They are runes of power, carved into your skin by destiny itself, now stolen and made your own. And when the day comes, when you laugh in the face of the inevitable, when you make destiny itself hesitate, then you will know you have not merely survived. You have devoured inevitability, and you too have shattered everything.